Shea Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Man in motion here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he mishit this one. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back with a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead on the turnover. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The counter give here to Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Fight on these two.
Pass he's getting right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So now there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
63.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
73.
Now Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down, that playbook wide open.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 20.
Chiefs, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Attack, attack. 15, 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Silver.
From the pistol, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go Silver,
A gain
right?
of 5.
63. Alpha. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Philadelphia.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Yellow. Right.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow. There's a water, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 5.
Run for Pacheco to start the half. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. Attack.
Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Good strike downfield to Kelsey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. Right side.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Offense to the line, second down.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go, Blue 80. Right side.
Third and long for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The second down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. This one to Williams out left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down run by Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
I down these two. Let's go on, 80.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing it fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
For the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And unfortunately, that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Marquise Brown. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Good. Set. 180. Yeti. You on left. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Now he's caught. He's got Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back motions right. Hurts on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Running in the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Spicy.
Here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Here's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back now, pressure coming. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Motion man left is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
63.
We motion the tight end over. And again, here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Coming.
First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense to the line fast.
The 25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
I've got
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down.
To the air, Mahomes. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. And the Eagles, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hurts a chance to run it here. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Good.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. Same guys, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.